All right, it is June 1st, 2011, guys, and summer is finally here. Wow. Which means I'm gonna have a lot more free time on my hands, and I am currently doing Resident Evil Director's Cut. I actually just started Resident Evil Director's Cut, and following Resident Evil Director's Cut is Resident Evil 2. Prior to Resident Evil 2 is Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Yeah, I have finally begun my Resident Evil series project over the summer, and I plan to finish Resident Evil 3 by the time November comes. And I'm going to get to that in a minute. But first I want to talk about Resident Evil. Yeah, Resident Evil Director's Cut is basically Resident Evil 1. It was the very first game to come out for Resident Evil. And, yeah, it's a little different because, like, there were actually two versions. There was the original and there was Director's Cut. I haven't played the original, but, there's different, like, features, different, like, soundtracks, you could say. That's as far as I know, best of my knowledge, about the differences. But yeah, it basically tells the same story though, so there's really not much of a difference. But yeah, and Resident Evil 2 is a great game. I plan to get that done or started at least by I'd say mid to late July, because I'm trying to like get a steady upload like pattern going here because I want to kind of meet because I've got my target walkthroughs by the beginning of November. Now, what I mean by a target walkthrough, that's basically a game that hasn't come out yet. Like last year, my target walkthrough was Call of Duty Black Ops. By November of 2010 was my target walkthrough. That was basically a game that hasn't come out yet, but it started getting a lot of buzz, and that was basically like my plan to do that walkthrough, like around the time or shortly after the game came out. I was going to do a walkthrough on it. And that was it. But no, this year, I don't have one, not two, but three target walkthroughs, guys. This year. Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, Assassin's Creed Revelations, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. They are all coming out November 2011, which actually is a good side and a bad side. The good side is that, I really don't know what a good side is, to be honest. I just said that randomly out of my mind. But the bad news is they are all around the same time, which means I can't do all of them at the same time because, it would kind of be unorganized. And me being OCD, I have to, get them in order. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing Uncharted 3 first, then Assassin's Creed Revelations, and then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Or actually, you know what? The pattern will actually vary when the time comes because Uncharted 3 is coming out first. Like, Uncharted 3 is coming out November 1st, 2011. Modern Warfare 3 is coming out November 8th, 2011. And I'm not sure when Assassin's Creed Revelations is coming out. I'm assuming that's coming after Modern Warfare 3 because the last Brotherhood came out the 16th last year. So I'm assuming it's probably going to be late November. I'm just picking an estimate here. But, yeah, whatever order they, release is probably the order I'll actually do them in. So, if Assassin's Creed comes after Modern Warfare 3, then that is the date that was the order I will do it in. But, yeah, that was basically what I wanted to talk about, guys. What else? Oh, yes, this summer, I have summer school coming. And no, I did not fail a class, and I have to take it over the summer. I am taking early driver's education because I am 15 and I'm turning 16 prior to this October. But because sophomores they have to take driver's ed, they have to take driver's ed during the school year, or you can take it the summer school like previous before the summer before your sophomore year, which is what I've decided to do. So 6 weeks, June 6th to July 21st is when I'm going to be taking summer school, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 11 o'clock. I'm not going to get all the details. The point is, I'm going to be having another thing in the way. So school isn't really over for me. I'm just taking I want to say it gives me an extra credit for my high school diploma, which I don't, or whatever, I forgot what it was called, but the point is, I'm going to be busy, which means I won't have, like, all 24/7, I won't have 24/7, like, time to be able to record my walkthroughs, so I'm just going to have to go back to the weekends again. So, yeah, not that it's really that big of an annoyance. It's not really going to get in the way. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. So, all right, you know my plan. I've got it on my list on my channel, and I will be sure to update it whenever something new comes up. And this is actually going to be my last update for quite a while. I won't be talking. There's probably not going to be a lot to talk about for quite a while. So, peace out, people. Have a good summer.